once you've finished making all your panels for your tunnel book, you're going to want to assemble them into the scene, and in order to do that I use concertina sides, and I've taken card 14.8 centimeters by 28 centimeters and scored them along its length at 2 centimeter intervals, which gives very good folds for a concertina squeezing together. And I'm just showing you vertically how they would look when they're done. And in order to stick the panels, I'm using little tabs, and I've made these 2 centimeters by 1 centimeter, scored in the middle at 1 centimeter, and this is in order to be able to adhere the panels accurately to the concertina sides and reduce the bowing that you can get if you stick them directly. So here I've done 2 panels already, and I'm just slotting in panel number 3, just checking its position, then turning it round and flattening the concertina, having it horizontally, putting PVA glue on those tabs, and then what I'm going to be doing is very carefully positioning the panel into the valley crease and making sure that the edge of the panel is absolutely in the crease, and before pressing the tabs against the back of the valley fold. You do have to be quite accurate so that you actually get a good fit and no bowing, and pressing it down sticks it firmly in place. So I'm now going to do the 4th panel, and in exactly the same way, just lining it up to make sure that I'm actually in the right place and got it round the right way, which I have, and then I'm going to turn it so that the concertina is lying flat, and again putting PVA glue on the outer side of those tabs before very carefully positioning it in the valley fold, getting that crease absolutely accurately lined up, and then squeezing it together to stick it. And now I'm going to be doing the 6th panel, and once again just slotting it in, having put the glue on, very carefully positioning it, and then pressing the concertina together to make sure it's stuck. I'm turning my attention now to the other side, and yes, I haven't forgotten panels 1 and 7, but I'm going to be doing them afterwards. Now I'm just lining everything up, making sure that those concertina sides actually match and that the panels are slotting into the right place. Now for this I'm going to put the glue on with the concertina lying flat on the table, but actually it's much easier to put it together by having the whole thing vertically, just slotting that crease in to the valley fold and then pressing it together, and just making sure that all 3 tabs along the side of the panel adhere well before moving on to the next one. I work from front to back, but I'm sure working from back to front is equally good. It's your choice. So I'm just yet again slotting in the next panel and making sure that everything is very firmly stuck, and I'm now just turning my attention to the 6th panel. Sorry, it's slightly off screen, but exactly the same again. I'm just putting the PVA glue on, and then I will be turning it up into the vertical position and making sure it slots into the correct valley fold, trying to make sure it is actually straight, and then squeezing it together to make sure those tabs adhere to the side. And it does work very well, and it really does reduce the amount of bowing that you get. I found with my shadow cards that I get quite a lot because I'm sticking them to the back of the valley fold, and actually it just pulls things out of shape a bit.